Hi, I'm Sean Joffe. I'm from RBS Yamaha in Pinetown, and yeah, I head up the workshop on the side. Head up the workshop here and make sure everything's running smoothly, and then at the same time also I get involved and I do a lot of work on the bikes myself. Obviously doing what I love and riding bikes at the same time, working.
He's been in the industry for quite a while. It's good to know that there's someone who knows what they're doing to work on our bikes and make sure they're 100% when we need them to be. Yeah, and Joffy's definitely the guy to count on.
Started fixing my own bikes when I was really young. Yeah, and it just ended up sticking. And just what I love doing. I love my job every day. I come to work, enjoy it. So yeah, it's been cool.
Joffy's going to be part of our team, and he's going to be working on our bikes before the roof. He took myself for a ride in Westmead so I could just set up the bike properly.
Yeah, we're just off for a Thursday ride, taking a couple of customers for a ride in Westmead. And we're going to do about 40 k's or so, hopefully be done in about 2.5 hours or so.
Should be good, rain's over. So hopefully have a quick 3 hours.
I missed out, I had some work to do.
The main reason why we went down on the ride in Westmead is just to set the bike up 100% so that I'm happy with the enduro setup.
So Tim is still getting used to his bike. So when he was out riding with him, Sean gave him some pointers on what he needs to change on the bike and how to set it up.
The Yamahas are definitely competing more and more. They've definitely stepped up to the plate with their bikes and the technology. They're right up there with all the other bikes, and yeah, they really are good.
Ridden Westmead before, and there was a lot of rain and the rivers had started flowing quite a bit, so we got stuck at a few spots but managed to get through.
When you buy the FX, it's kind of set up for motocross and a bit of off-road, but to get it to bush spec you got to change a few things, add some guards, change some settings, and just make sure it's nice and plush for the bush.
Yeah, there's a couple steps there. It was lucky though, challenging. Oh, the bike's sweet, eh? It's just more the rider needs to get fit, eh? There's a couple things though. We need to get the suspension right. We need to lower the back, probably about 10-15 mils. Weight the flywheel, yeah, and just get it tuned into you.
There was a lot of loose rocks, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's a beautiful part of the world.
Bikes nowadays are quite advanced, so there are a few settings you can change, especially like computers on the bikes. You can change all sorts of settings there to make it more tame or more vicious. Obviously when you're riding enduro, you want it to be a little bit more tame than snapping on and spinning out. So we went out to a place in Bolida, a hill climb. We're going to set up our bikes, we're going to run through them, we're going to go up and down here a couple of times and just check on the settings and make some adjustments and see what happens.
going to do is we're going to put a map where it's tamer on the bottom. Yeah, and you'll feel a bit more low down power than before. So we're going to go and see how it goes.
The hill we went to, it's quite rocky. There's a few paths going up. You can either straight up, or you can follow the paths, or you can just basically make your own route. Try to find the easiest way up.
You had a couple of different options to go up, so it really made you stop and think, stop and look around, and then carry on riding up.
Especially towards the top, it gets a bit. It's not too hectic, but it gets hectic if you go up and down a few times.
It's good to look around and find other options when you're stuck at a bottleneck.
I've never done Roof of Africa, and what I've heard is that it's really rocky. So what we do now is we try and find as many rocks as possible to ride in those rocky hills, just to get, like, I don't know, used to riding up and down rocks.
So we managed to sort the bikes out. There's a few things we still got to do on the bike to make sure that it's 100%. But yeah, it's feeling much more comfortable on the hard stuff, on the rocky stuff.
So entry for Roof of Africa is done. I've entered gold, paid, dusted, so it's kind of settled in now that it's happening. I think kind of when I did the entry, I started to focus a lot more on it, and diet-wise, and yeah, started training harder. So.
Changing over a bike is also obviously a bit of a scare for me, but I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling ready for the roof. A couple of months to go and we'll be there. I think we're going to start doing a lot more WFOs as much as we can, and focus on our riding in rocks.
We need to do more rides, or even races where we're riding a lot more technical than the hair scrambles that we have been doing to focus on speed. But yeah, so we're going to be finding every single opportunity we can to go and ride some hard stuff. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and yeah, come for a ride.